So you remember the good old days where being outside was one of your favorite activities? Yeah, me neither. But this device kind of wants to achieve that with you again. But unfortunately it does fail in kind of every single way. So for starters, the build quality for a device that costs 120 euros, which is absolutely insane, it is built pretty bad. You have like types of plastic, right? You have the good quality plastic, and then you have the empty box Temu plastic, right? So and that's what this is. So from the unboxing experience, when I took it out, I was like, this definitely feels like a 15 euro toy, kind of what I had. I never had like an iPod Shuffle back in the day. I had like a bootleg one that I won at like the fair. It still did the thing, but yeah, this feels like what I had, and this does not feel like a 120 euro device. But okay, I'll look past that. Let's see what the rest is like. And then I saw the layout of the buttons, and to be fair, there's nothing wrong with it from first sight, but what I really don't like is there's no texture to the buttons. So if you have like clear indication, especially like now when I'm wearing gloves or when it's like clipped on your pants or something, it's easy to skip songs, to raise, lower the volume if you can just feel it, right? With this you still have to like kind of look at it depending on like how you clip it on, because only the plus button has like a little bit of like a raised edge to it, but the rest is just you just have to feel for it. So it's kind of a chore to like do things on it, right? So after using this, I am just very happy with like a quad lock case with like a quad lock armband, and then your phone is secure, it's out of the way. You can skip songs as well as here, because you also have to kind of look at it to skip songs. And then even on your phone, you know your buttons to turn up and down the volume. Here it's a really like a search, and especially with like, in this case, like gloves on, I cannot feel anything on this. So yeah, it's hard to find any positives. But alright, even looking past that, I was like, you know, it needs to be good at one thing, and that is play music, right? But unfortunately, it miserably fails at that as well. When you play music, especially at the beginning and the end of a song, it kind of like crackles and like clicks and does all type of like robot stuff that I don't know what is going on. And even during the song, it can like click and like skip a bit. I'm like, what, is this like a Walkman or something? What's going on here? And then even when I grab it like this, or when I clip it like on my pants and then just walk around, it just drops the connection immediately. So it's like a super weak signal. Yeah, that's not great. So yeah, I guess I was blindsided by the nostalgia of having something like this with me. For me, it's not coming back. I do see that for some people this might be a fun little thing, but overall the time that it takes to put songs on it, the quality if you use it with Bluetooth headphones, and just quality in general, like how it's built, yeah, it's hard to recommend for people. But again, if you're like, okay, that's what I was looking for, I mean, it does kind of do what it says it does. It's just a very, like, it's just a chore to use it, kind of. So would I recommend it? I don't know. For 99% of the people, no. For that 1%, yeah, I mean, it does what it says it does. So I guess there's nothing wrong there. It just, the way to get there is kind of hard. So they're all running away from the Mighty 3. Yeah, scared some people. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go inside because I'm getting really cold. I did live in Canada and I did witness -50, but now that I'm back home in Belgium, -3 is already kicking my butt. So yeah, going inside. All right, so now that we made it back inside, let us take a look at the Mighty 3 a little bit closer. So first of all, the packaging, like the box itself, I had like a type of old, like it felt like an older product. I felt like the box itself, like the font, the colors, it looked all a little bit older. So actually I'm gonna check when it released. I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier. February 2024. All right, so not that old. But you know, it's just packaging. It's not really, you know, the worst thing out there. But on top you get the quick start guide, kind of explaining what the buttons do, and then you get the Mighty 3 on top. It's kind of awkward how you have to like lift the thing out, but you know, it's all good. Other than that, you just get a cable to charge it, and then obviously there's an app to link your Spotify and then to sync up all your music. So it only has 2.5 stars, but you know, we'll get into the app just in a bit. So first of all, the thing that I was talking about is the quality of the plastic. It sounds really bad. Like, listen to this. And then you can even see how thin the plastic is with the LEDs when it's like blinking. It's just like lighting up the whole thing because the plastic is just like so thin. And the app itself is fine, although it does look, again, like a very old app. Like it looks like an app from like 2016. Like it definitely needs a lot of polishing, but again, it is functional, so it does give you all your playlists from Spotify. It is also very easy to link up your earbuds, so that's good. But the time that it takes to sync an actual playlist, like at the start, it gave me like some information about basically things to do or not to do. So it says that 50 songs takes 10 minutes to sync. It's also asking to sync only one playlist at a time and 200 songs maximum per playlist. I will show you right here the time in real life. Like I'm not gonna skip or ahead or whatever, but I'm gonna show you how long it takes to just sync one song. So I did a playlist. I think my top 20, my top songs 2024. You can see here how long it is taking to just sync. So it started off really slow, but then it also slowed down towards the end. I think for 100 songs, I mean, if I count correctly, 50 plus 50 is 100 songs, and then, you know, it took 10 minutes for 50 songs, so 20 minutes. I waited about an hour on this, so yeah, not great. So yeah, I really wanted to like this, but as you can see, there's a lot of things that just kind of bother me, or like that make it harder to use. And going through all the steps that you need to do and all the patience you have to use this, I just don't think it's worth it, especially now for the price. It feels like kind of a concept, but not a finished product. So if they, you know, address all the problems that it has, because I'm pretty sure that they're aware of it, because like it's not hard to tell. But if everything works smoothly and it doesn't take a lot of time and the build quality is a little bit better and especially the audio quality is better, yes, then I can see me using this or giving this another shot. But at this time, like there's nothing that stands out that I would pick this instead of like just my phone. Yeah, again, I'm not like, I don't hate this product. It's cool that it exists, but I feel that it's just a concept still. So yeah, I mean, I hope they just keep going at it and that they perfect it over time and that they eventually will have a great product. So yeah, if you have any questions, suggestions, all of that, let me know in the comments, of course, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.